Did you know that some motorhomes in 2026 will cost more than a beachfront mansion? That's right, because once you see what Bugatti and Rolls-Royce are cooking up with ultra-luxurious motorhomes for 2026, you'll never look at motorhomes the same way again. But let's start with the one brand that knows how to balance practicality and adventure better than anyone else. 5. 2026 Toyota Motorhome, the reliable trailblazer. When you think of Toyota, you think of reliability. Camrys, Land Cruisers, Corollas that outlive us all. But in 2026, Toyota decided to take that bulletproof engineering and build something entirely new, a motorhome that could handle both the open highway and the back roads no one dares to touch. On the outside, it doesn't scream flashy, it's sleek and modern, with aerodynamic lines, LED matrix headlights, and a lightweight reinforced chassis that manages to look both rugged and refined. But under the hood? That's where Toyota flexes. A hybrid setup combining a 2.5-liter Atkinson cycle engine with dual electric motors delivers smooth acceleration and impressive fuel economy. Add in all-wheel drive, adaptive suspension, and multiple driving modes, and this thing is ready for both downtown traffic and mountain switchbacks. Step inside, and it feels less like an RV and more like a boutique apartment. The cockpit packs a 12-inch touchscreen, wireless CarPlay, customizable clusters, and a head-up display to keep your eyes on the road. The living space is cozy but clever: vegan leather, bamboo accents, LED ambient lighting, and smart storage everywhere. A compact kitchenette hides a fridge, microwave, and induction cooktop. At night, you can crash on a queen-size memory foam mattress while charging your phone from hidden USB ports. Even the bathroom has a skylight shower and eco-water-saving systems. Solar panels on the roof keep the whole thing running off-grid, which means this Toyota isn't just practical, it's quietly futuristic. And while it might not have a Spirit of Ecstasy or a Bugatti badge, it's the kind of motorhome that makes luxury feel approachable. But if Toyota plays the role of the steady adventurer, our next motorhome is the exact opposite: bold, flashy, and dripping with German precision. 4. 2026 BMW Motorhome, the German luxury capsule. Leave it to BMW to look at a motorhome and say, "What if this thing handled like a sports car?" That's exactly the spirit behind their 2026 entry, a motorhome that feels less like a family vacation van and more like a luxury capsule straight from Munich. At first glance, it's unmistakably BMW. Kidney grills, sharp laser headlights, sculpted body lines, and chrome details that glint in the sunday. It rides low and wide for a motorhome, almost like it wants to take on the Autobahn instead of a campground. Pop the hood, and it only gets better. BMW fitted it with a turbocharged inline-six paired with dual electric motors. The result is seamless torque, smooth acceleration, and just enough silent electric cruising to make you forget you're driving a house. Add in adaptive air suspension and intelligent all-wheel drive, and this thing will glide over mountain passes with the same confidence it attacks city streets. Inside, the design screams BMW luxury. The cockpit is straight out of a 7 Series. Curved OLED display, iDrive 9.0 with gesture control, and even a personal assistant that answers to your voice. The living space is equally premium, with reclining sofas that fold into beds, a hidden 55-inch television, and a Harman Kardon surround system that turns movie night into a cinema experience. The kitchen comes with a built-in coffee system because obviously a BMW owner can't survive without their espresso. And yes, the bedroom floats a queen-size bed complete with wireless charging pads. Even the bathroom feels decadent, with a rainfall shower and smart water controls. Safety tech, all their night vision, 360-degree cameras, adaptive cruise. It's less a motorhome and more a rolling 5-star hotel with a steering wheel. But BMW's take on luxury still has that precision-engineered edge. The next motorhome, though, it's bigger, bolder, and unapologetically American. 3. 2026 Chevrolet Motorhome, the all-American powerhouse. Chevrolet doesn't mess around when it comes to size and strength, and their 2026 motorhome is proof. Built on a heavy-duty platform, this thing is less of a road trip van and more of a mobile fortress, designed for families, adventurers, and anyone who wants power without giving up comfort. From the outside, you can tell it means business. A bold Chevy fascia, wide stance, LED lights, high ground clearance, and big alloy wheels. It looks ready to tow a boat while climbing into the Rockies, and guess what? It actually can. Under the hood sits a 6-liter V8 hybrid pushing around 450 horsepower, smooth 10-speed transmission, adaptive cruise control, and a hybrid boost system mean you've got the grunt to tow, but the efficiency not to drain your wallet on gas. Step inside, and Chevrolet shows off its softer side. The lounge is massive, with convertible seating and a full dining table. The upholstery is plush but durable, built for families who aren't afraid to actually use the thing. The kitchen is practical but modern. Dual burners, microwave, fridge, and enough cabinet space to feel like home. For sleeping, there's a memory foam master bed, fold-down bunks, and even expandable slide-out modules if you need extra space. The bathroom is compact but cleverly designed, with a walk-in shower, smart toilet, and LED-lit vanity mirror. And just like the German competition, Chevy packed it with tech. Big infotainment system, wireless integration, USB-C ports everywhere, and even smart home controls for lights, climate, and security. Safety features like lane assist, blind spot monitoring, and cross-traffic alert make sure this beast is as safe as it is powerful. This motorhome is Chevy's way of saying, you don't need to choose between muscle and luxury, you can have both. But while Chevrolet plays to power and practicality, our next contender is on another planet entirely. Rolls-Royce isn't here to build a motorhome, they're here to build a palace. 2. 2026 Rolls-Royce Motorhome, the Rolling Palace. If Chevrolet builds a fortress, Rolls-Royce builds a palace. Their 2026 motorhome isn't just transport, it's an event. The moment you see it, the sheer presence makes you pause. The towering silhouette, the spirit of ecstasy perched proudly on the hood, coach doors sweeping open like an invitation to royalty. This isn't a motorhome you park at a campground. This is a motorhome you arrive in. Underneath its commanding looks is a hybrid V12, because Rolls knows power should feel effortless. 700 horses move this behemoth with the grace of a gliding yacht, while the brand's magic carpet ride suspension makes even potholes feel like gentle ripples. Silence dominates the cabin, broken only by the occasional whisper of luxury. Inside is where it all becomes surreal. Hand-polished wood veneers, soft-grain leather stitched by artisans, crystal accents, and a starlight ceiling that recreates constellations above your head. There's a private cinema lounge with reclining massage seats, a marble-trimmed bathroom with heated floors, and a master suite fit for a monarch. Even the kitchen, compact but opulent, hides smart appliances behind gleaming cabinetry. Technology, of course, blends invisibly into the luxury, gesture-controlled displays, climate zones, a personal digital concierge, and an off-grid energy system that makes this palace sustainable as well as decadent. Every detail whispers exclusivity, but if Rolls-Royce brings old-world luxury to the road, our final entry is something else entirely. Because Bugatti doesn't build palaces. Bugatti builds spaceships with wheels. 1. 2026 Bugatti Motorhome, the crown jewel of luxury travel. If every other motorhome on this list feels extravagant, Bugatti's 2026 creation feels downright unreal. This is the one that makes billionaires take a second glance. A machine that fuses hypercar DNA with 5-star living. It's not just the most expensive motorhome in the world, it's the most outrageous. From the outside, the design screams Bugatti. Aggressive stance, signature horseshoe grille, flowing aerodynamic bodywork sculpted for high-speed stability, and carbon fiber accents that shimmer under the sunday. This isn't a vehicle that blends in, it dominates the road with the same theatrical flair as a Chiron. And yes, it's fast. A quad-turbocharged W16 paired with electric motors creates jaw-dropping torque and seamless acceleration. Of course, no one really needs a motorhome that can outrun most sports cars, but Bugatti's clientele doesn't think in terms of need. They think in terms of, because we can. Step inside, and the world tilts. The cockpit feels futuristic, with panoramic digital displays, AI-assisted navigation, and seats that swivel to transform into lounge chairs the moment you park. The living space feels like a boutique hotel designed by an avant-garde architect. Alcantara, brushed aluminum, polished carbon fiber. Crystal accents every material whispers exclusivity. There's a retractable king-size bed with surround sound built into the frame, a kitchen that wouldn't look out of place in a Michelin-starred restaurant, and a bathroom offering rainfall showers infused with aromatherapy. The tech is just as wild. Facial recognition entry, automated leveling, solar-powered roof, and AI-managed utilities. This is less a motorhome and more a statement. the ultimate blend of speed, luxury, and audacity. If Rolls-Royce is a palace, Bugatti is a spaceship designed for Earth's richest explorers. And that's the beauty of the 2026 lineup, from Toyota's humble adventurer to Bugatti's rolling masterpiece. Motorhomes aren't just about travel anymore. They're about identity, luxury, and a glimpse into the future of living on the move.